You wanna
In the first
you wanna
three
turn me
were
on?
25 pages. That's on the high end for the regular weeklies. But yeah, those first three were like
Yeah.
chunky.
We're used to like 14 pages, and they're still pushing. Yeah.
I mean, depending on.
Depends on whether they want to work themselves to death or not.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Did you get a chance to have a look at Dandadan yesterday? Because we had our first chapter in like a month.
Yeah, I did. And I absolutely loved
It
it.
was Hanako. I knew it was
Yeah.
Hanako.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know my yokai.
It was a good tie-in, and I was wondering where everything was going.
I mean, yeah.
And with this one chapter, just one chapter, I'm like, oh shit, now I see what's happening here. It's coming back around. These people think they're on top of everything, but they're not.
Well, he always did seed the fact as to why we weren't having a full scale alien invasion was because of the yokai.
Yeah, but this is look, it's really interesting the way he's tied in this new evil character with the aliens as well. And they seem to be working together for some reason, yet he's using yokai powers in order to get what he wants.
Yeah,
So
it's very unclear as to. Well, I mean, it's not that unclear because they're doing pretty heinous shit. But
yeah,
it's kind of unclear what everyone's motivations are and what the deal is. Like,
I
our
think
guys are the
Saint
good guys.
Germain's
Everyone else is questionable.
yeah. Well, that's been locked in pretty hard. Like innocent school kids thrown into a situation like
Galactic
this,
warfare.
you got to go. Well, wait a minute. They can't be in the wrong, can they? Like they wouldn't know how to be in the wrong in this situation. They're just trying to survive.
I mean, unless of course Saint Germain. I mean, okay, so Saint Germain could be a good guy. However, his subordinates are out of trash, and if he knows that, then he's not really a good guy.
I don't think he is a good guy.
Yeah.
I think he's working with the aliens.
Yeah, but what do the aliens want? But no, but see, he's
Planet. They want our bananas.
Oh yeah, true. They're our banana organs.
Yeah.
I don't.
You
I think
remember?
there's three factions. I think we've and then you've got the sub factions in aliens.
Yeah. There's
You
a
got
lot
aliens,
to
yokai,
take away.
our guys. But then Saint Germain's kind of an outlier because he's not directly affiliated with the aliens.
Well, he is though,
But he's
because they're working together.
he's kind of hired them.
Has he hired them, or have they hired him? Is the question. Is what's going on there, and I have a feeling that they've approached him in order to help lower the gates, I guess, to Earth, with all the yokai protecting everything.
I don't know why, but he gives me like Gundam vibes, but like specifically the bad guys. But he himself hasn't really done anything. I don't think.
Well, that's why he's giving you Gundam vibes, because Gundam gives you the picture on both sides. So there are no good guys. There are only bad guys doing bad things for good reasons. They're all bad.
Yeah.
Thinking they're being good. They're all killing each other and taking sides. So it's when you're in a situation like this, there is no good coming out the other end.
But are you one of the good guys if you've been indoctrinated and feel like the others are the ones that have been attacking you.
You know. Ooh. I hope he can smell you
When did they
in a good
invent
way. It's clearly closer than you think. Yeah, that's exactly where I was. Straight out of the desk. Right there.
My background's blurred, so I don't know where he could be.
Yeah, he could be hiding in the shadows.
I don't know why it's blurred either.
I think that there is no.
I mean, yes, Gundam is very obviously been very like.
It's a debate. It's like a debatable subject, and it's so relevant today
Well, it's not the whole point
than it has ever been.
As well, like from your perspective, you're the hero, but from their perspective, you're the fucking villain. So,
what does honor truly mean?
Unless, of course, you're looking at like Proto Gundam, like Code Geass, in which case you got Lelouch doing the wrong things for the right reason.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like portraying villains, but he's the hero.
He's doing the right things for the right reason.
Well, I mean, he's still killing people.
Yeah, but he's in a position where there is no other option. Yeah. So it becomes the right thing for the right reason.
It's still the wrong thing for the right reason.
No, wrong is just a matter of perspective, though.
Exactly. That's what we're talking about.
This is what we're talking. Jack gets it. Jack gets it. Like he didn't. I
never said he did anything wrong.
No, you said he was doing the wrong thing.
I mean, murdering people is still.
And in the mind's eye, when you look at it, and you know the difference between right and wrong, killing is bad, right?
Yeah.
But there's a big old caveat over that one, because sometimes killing the right people is the right thing to do.
Even if it is your dad.
Well, like his dad, not the nicest person in the world. So, yeah. Yeah, if killing one person to save millions, yes, Jack. No, murder is wrong in the right context. It's wrong.
Murder is wrong. Moida is correct.
It's all about that moida.
The moida.
Yeah.
Anyway, on that note. I thought I switched back at you picking your nose. Wait, no, stop.
Just scratching the tip. I do that regularly. Yeah. It's always just the tip.
Nice.
Oh, we're going straight for it. Did you finish it?
I figure. Yes. I had flicked through the other day. Greetings. But I didn't get a full chance to read it, so I managed to get through what I didn't get through and skimmed the other day.
Yep.
What a title! What a first chapter!
All pretty wild at the moment.
It's so heavy on. It's weird that we've never really had much of a wrestling or that many wrestling manga / anime, because it's so
popular,
parallel.
Yeah,
like the energy that I mean, I've never really been into pro wrestling myself.
No, I bet it gives you Dragon Ball vibes, right?
just pro wrestling itself just gives anime vibes because of how extra and over the top they are. That extraordinary theatrical performance while still beating the shit out of each other. partially an act, they're still beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah, look, I mean, in the core, they're stuntmen.
Yeah.
Doesn't make what they do any less dangerous or any less. Look, sure, it's most stuff is scripted. I say most stuff is scripted because each country is different.
Yeah.
And they have different systems. And I feel like the Japanese pro wrestling environment isn't as scripted as the American one.
I was gonna say most of my information does come from the American pro wrestling. I don't know as much about Japanese pro wrestling. A little bit.
I think the Japanese stuff is influenced more by the Mexican
like the
pro wrestling scene. Yeah, definitely.
I don't.
They have a lot more masks.
I know about the same with Mexican wrestling to Japanese wrestling. I know a bit, not much. I watch Nacho Libre, so I'm an expert, obviously.
What a ridiculous movie, if I've ever seen it. I actually need to go back and watch that again.
I can't remember it. It's been so long.
I just remember him doing the Riker maneuver in those really short shorts, which is where you put your leg up on a chair and you lean, exposing yourself. Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, does he expose himself.
In that movie, he definitely does. But getting back to Alien Headbutt, interesting title.
There's only one headbutt in the whole first chapter.
Yeah, like
it's not even against an alien.
No, it's in the first 2 pages. Isn't it when he was a kid?
It was his turbo twist. It was when he was fighting against the champ.
This guy.
Where is it? Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
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 I need to adjust this again. It keeps shifting.
That's right. People get the idea. There's a headbutt. There's one headbutt, and it's not with an alien. And I love the fact that he's got blood squirting out of his nose as opposed to the person he's fighting. It was kind of a super ridiculous chapter.
Kind of.
That dropped into what felt like terraformers.
Weirdly, a little bit of JoJo's in there too, just with the poses.
Yeah, there's a few JoJo. There's a bit of influence coming from different directions in this.
Yeah.
I felt, you're right. JoJo's, terraformers, and
Terraformers the one on Mars with the bugs.
Yeah. With the crazy super strong bugs. Stop AI in your fingers. The one where he gets the alien in his hand.
Parasite.
Parasite. I was gonna say virus, but it's not. That's not right. But it's giving me a little bit of parasite sort of vibes because I feel like he's gonna get some alien power happening.
Yeah, with the
maybe with the bit at the end. It's a big old maybe. I don't know.
It comes in really hard.
Love that so much because it was I'm just like, some weird shit's gonna happen soon, and then suddenly weird shit happens like instantly. And I'm kind of sad that guy died because he was set up as such a cool character.
Did he die? Yeah, he's probably dead. But did he die?
He's got no head. No head. Unless he's an alien himself.
Unless, or the bug that tried to implant itself into him decides to take over the corpse instead.
No, he bit it in half, remember?
Yeah. Oh, actually, his name is Shiro Kiba, which literally translates to White Fang. And the amount of references to his fangs, like getting his teeth into you and the ring and stuff, was so cool.
And his ring name is the Hellhound.
Hellhound, yeah. So I wasn't sure how much that would kind of go over some people's heads, but I thought that was kind of
cool. Well, yeah, because it just looks like a name to me. I didn't actually look into it at all myself.
Well, I knew Shiro,
but knowing that,
so I was like, hang on a minute, what's Kiba again? I know it has something to do with the dogs or something because of fucking Naruto.
Yeah.
Because the Kiba,
the dude with a dog,
head up with the dog, yeah. So I was like, oh, I know it's something, but it was a pretty solid first chapter.
Especially from I want to say he's a newbie.
Oh, actually,
mangaka.
the name was what? Akira Inui.
And it doesn't state anything on the front. Normally it says, you know, the mangaka behind, you know, even if it's just a one shot, they mention it. But they mentioned nothing on this one. So I thought maybe he's a 100% or she, because Akira is a name that goes both ways.
So they've done multiple one shots. And it looks like Akira Inui, the author of Alien Headbutt, is officially confirmed to be Shutaro Inui, according to Shonen Jump website listing of the series. Inui is multiple one shots: Monkey Punk, Dora Gaga Gaga Gaga, Sandstorm Borders, and Two Bounce, and French of the Dead.
French of the Dead.
So they were. It's such a great title. Inui has been an assistant for Fabricant 100. Daisuke Enoshima, and Hard Boiled Cop and Dolphin.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, we didn't. It
was a short running series, didn't it?
It was a gag manga, and it kind of it was okay. It just didn't vibe that much with us.
No, as most gag series don't.
Although I'll be talking about it again this episode because it's unhinged and is making me absolutely lose my shit almost every chapter. It's Goodbye My Idol.
I haven't actually delved into it yet.
It's so unhinged, and I think that's what is so good about it. I thought Hard Boiled Cop and Dolphin was on. Okay, no, I'm sure it was.
The name is definitely familiar.
Yeah, oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't hyphenate Hard Boiled.
Oh, man, you know better than that.
No, how could I? This one.
Yeah.
So wow. Okay. This is 6 years ago now.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So yeah, he was an assistant on this one. Which it was, yeah, it was okay. I didn't hate it. I didn't really love it though.
Did he only? How many chapters did you get?
47.
Yeah, that's not too bad a run.
It had a decent run.
Yeah.
But jumping back into the topic at hand. So this is the lead cover. Cover page that they had for Jump.
Nice.
This is one of their one shots.
I like that style.
It's a lot cleaner than what he's brought to.
It looks more fluid.
Headbutt.
And it is clear that he had finished reading Tech on Concrete at some point because the style The style is very, very similar. Not quite as loose as that, but yeah,
It's
is
got the
that?
Susan vibes.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that Susan? The cameo?
Looks like it, right?
Identical
Oh,
almost.
that would be wild.
Yes, yes, it would. Transcending borders, Susan.
Sandstorm borders.
Oh,
Yeah,
looks
there's
like
some nice work there.
they keep switching up their style a bit. Each time
look,
they've done something.
video disc.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Director, screenplay, director, cast. I love this. That's very coolly stylized.
Hmm.
Obviously,
Bit of
something
fun.
to do with the story as well, seeing as Mr. Here has a camera on it.
Yeah,
Clackerboard. I forgot what they're called.
exactly that. I believe
Is
they're
it?
called
Oh!
clackers. I believe they're called clackers. But yeah, very different style to what's in Alien Headbutt.
That's obviously. Oh, so it's zombie.
French alien, French zombie. Yeah.
Bon appetit. And obviously, they work on Fabricant 100 and Hard Boiled Dolphin. So yeah, pretty unknown.
But at the same time, they've done a bit, and they've been going for a while. So hopefully this does well for them. I could definitely see this being a lot of fun if he reaches into the ridiculous, like just push right into the ridiculous, over the top. Don't try to be edgy. Just have as much fun as possible with this, because the MC is there to have fun. It's real clear.
Dang. So the only ones that are available to read on Manga Dex are Doragagaga and the Sandstorm Borders.
Okay.
Both have fan translations if you want to check it out.
I might do, because they look like a bit of fun, and especially that the Sand Borders one looks actually like it would should be a bit silly.
Just trying to. The Dora Gaga looks like it's got a bit of his monster designs going on in there.
Yep.
And yeah, he does get a lot more scratchier with his action scenes, as seen in Alien Headbutt as well.
Yeah, there's a bit more grit behind.
I want to check this one out though. This one's the one. It's not the cleanest, but the cleaner of the ones that we've seen. It's got some really nice character designs.
This dude's been reading One Piece. And I say that because of the panel design. You feel it, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
What was this one actually?
Very character focused, very, putting the action in the center.
Yeah, like this, where is it? This here is very One Piece page layout.
Yeah. Yep.
Oda does this a lot. So we don't get double page spreads so much as we get this type of spread, which is still kind of a double page spread, but it's paneled as well.
Yeah.
Really utilizing the real estate of the pages as much as possible. Nice. Turny meter.
Turny meter, actually.
Turning meter. Yeah, well.
Yeah.
What was the other one? Roma Holiday, King Gorilla, Gardening the Galaxy. Ooh, I love the
Brilliant.
Marvel property gardening the galaxy.
The classic King Gorilla. There's nothing better, right?
Oh, and not to mention King Gorilla versus Big Lizard. Oh wait, no,
Also,
sorry. It would be Holy Lizard. Silly me.
so stupid.
Omnipotent lizard. It's just like
And kind of is. Yeah. Yeah.
uh now so that was done in 2021. And the other one that I have is 2020, and that was Jump Giga Winter One Shot.
Wow. So they've really been at it for a solid 7, 8 years.
Or possibly even earlier, depending on
Yeah.
when these other ones, Monkey Punk and what was the other one? Oh, Two Bounce and French of the Dead. I want to see French of the Dead.
I'm intrigued.
Monkey Punk. Also, I want to check out the rest of the art for that. Looks really interesting.
Yeah, I actually really like the look of that.
Mm, you would.
Yeah. You know I would.
I think that's kind of all I've got to really say about it at the moment. Um, I did really like the portrayal of superpowers and whatnot as being like a legitimate thing and not just
Yeah.
young boys being toony.
You know, I 100% forgot about this. Like those first 2 pages, I completely forgot they existed. The setup for him being more powerful than the general human isn't really laid in that heavily.
No, it's just
Yet
like
it's
eighth grader
clear.
syndrome.
Yeah, yeah.
And
But is it?
then, well, at that
I,
point, I think maybe.
I don't know. I can't work it like it doesn't say anything about it further on. So I don't know
Well,
whether people actually do have powers or not.
and then it
Or
like,
whether
well,
it's
then
just him mucking around.
it then goes to him like the juxtaposition is him finding the wrestling tape, getting infatuated with it, and then the next direct comparison between him and other boys is the when he became a middle schooler, most boys would gaze with sly smiles at walls plastered with girls in swimsuits, where he was surrounded by naked men.
Nice.
uh,
It was yeah. It was an interesting intro to an interesting character.
um, and then like
And
the hard cut to him like stepping up to be the family
the
man, the
dad.
provider, because
Yeah.
the dad's dead.
Is he though?
And
That's another
well,
thing. Does
yes,
not state it.
well, it does. Like right here, yeah,
Ah,
especially since
there he
dad
is.
died.
There he
And
is.
then dad's right there.
I missed that. Sorry, I missed that.
Logan's arch
I was too
nemesis
busy
reading
thinking
comprehension.
about yeah, I was too busy thinking about aliens and stuff.
Headbutting them.
So much changes from those first few pages to the
So
end,
sticky.
and so rapidly. Like it's how long's the chapter?
50 something pages?
Is it? Man, it
Yeah,
doesn't
50.
feel
It
like
goes really quick.
so fast. And so much clearly happens in that span of time. But it honestly felt like a 24-page chapter.
I really like the relationship he has with his family, and I'm really
Yeah.
hoping that they're okay, because that's the implication is that then they're not.
They're kind of dead.
Um,
The whole island's dead.
maybe they could all be in hiding in bunkers, but it doesn't really look like bunkers would really help you with those things because they're
Bunkers?
insane.
Why would they have bunkers on an island like that?
Um, World War II?
On an island?
Maybe. It's nicknamed Corpse Island. I don't know if that's because
Yeah.
everyone but him knows about the aliens.
Which would be
Which should be
hilarious.
wild. Well, but no, that can't be the case because the weird pachinko dude was also going back there. Then the boat driver was really suspicious and
Yeah,
was
so sus.
like had to dodge real quick. But look at his physique, man. That is some nice art. Fucking hell.
I love how they played it down until they got to that panel, and they just went,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, this guy is basically zero body fat."
I like that, like, leading up, they
At
were like,
this
oh, yeah,
point.
look, whatever you just said about being the, like, helping me out and whatnot, uh, fuck you, child. You're going to Tokyo to follow your dreams. I'm gonna sort this shit out by myself. I'm your mum. And then I'm assuming the second older brother
Yeah.
comes in and he's like, oh no, we've already enlisted you into, you've already beaten the screening process. You've got a physical coming up in like a week. By the way, you'll need to do 2,000 squats, 200 push-ups, 20 pull-ups, 200 sit-ups, and 100 burpees. Plus back bends, sprints, side steps, sparring. And he's like, "What do you mean I have to do all this in like a week?" And the kid's like, "Dude, look at you. What are you worried about? You fucking idiot." and then he does the very like the big shonen thing where he's like, "Thanks, fam," and the fams are like,
Yeah. Though I don't know how he got
and
body like that. I'm just saying,
yeah,
like that takes work
yeah.
and a lot of protein.
And then it's like 5 years, yeah, 5 year time skip from then to him
Is it 5 or
fighting the
3?
champ.
I
I
thought it
think it
was
was
3.
5.
It's 5. See, it's me not reading the book properly.
Yeah, 5 years.
Oh, Jesus.
3 years was Gonron, and we'll talk about
Oh
Gonron
yeah,
Egg.
that's right.
We'll talk
Yeah.
about Gonron Egg later. But yeah, it seems really fun. I'm really vibing it. Some just even this. Also, this is also very One Piece paneling. You're right.
Hmm.
But tell me that's not JoJo's. Like, I swear to God,
Yeah.
it's the most JoJo's thing I've ever seen.
He needs to lean back a little bit more.
Yeah, but I'm hearing the music and him just like doing the strut as well.
There is a lot of poses. Like the alien doesn't seem to be doing anything but poses of some kind.
Yeah. Oh, and
Yeah.
the eye trail, always good.
Yeah.
Damn it, why does it keep doing that?
I love the family pet is a goat.
Yeah, that's how he got. That's how he got the resilience training, right? The goat headbutting his abs.
That's right.
Was it? Oh, sorry. Isn't it like desensitization or something training? They do it with like kickboxers where they like beat the shit out of their shins, and it's like that seems like it could be done differently.
Not really.
No, I know, but
not really.
So
it's like suplex of doom on top of that.
The GTH. So good. But yeah, and then it gets a little parasite-y. Very interested to see where it goes next.
Yeah.
Because it really doesn't give you like it's really fun and gives you enough of the main character, but apart from that, you get nothing.
No, everything seems kind of normal until, aliens.
Yeah.
Well, alien.
I wonder if, I mean, apart from having the that beautiful color page spread with the aliens on top of it, um,
Is
if
there one
different
page before that?
title, huh?
So there's a page of the alien coming to Earth, yeah? Yeah, that one.
Oh, so this possibly is a prequel, or in between him leaving, becoming pro wrestler,
Yeah,
and coming back. But
yeah.
then we get the hard cut to everything else. We don't know what like when all this is
There's
taking
no other
place.
dates. No.
No, no other dates. So that's my assumption, is that yeah, that this is happening in between him leaving and coming back at some point. And it's giving there's a terminology for it, panspermia, panspermia. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
For
I
good
know
reason.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the idea, the theory that all life on Earth originated from an asteroid colliding with Earth that had bacteria on it, and then
yeah,
everything
totally
came
makes
from
sense.
there. Yeah, I mean, it's as good a theory as any. Um,
It's about as good as it gets.
so yeah, it's giving me that sort of a vibe because of all the little googly bits. But it also seems quite large. So I don't know, man. And with the alien bit at the end, with the bug coming out of it, like maybe he is just a mutated human after the tentacly thing
Or
got
or
in him.
an alien that's been consumed by some sort of parasite. Oh, we'll find out. We'll keep an eye on this thing because I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun and it's gonna be quite popular.
I didn't actually check
My
out
vote.
what the comment section mad but wrestling. I was wondering, uh this guy, man, he didn't save Otier, but he's the axe eater. He tries his best.
Yeah,
I
yeah, he's at it.
see him in every comment section of every new series. It's like the first couple of chapters, that's it. He never comments again.
Trying to keep the momentum.
um Sorry, my train of thought before. I wonder if scrapping the alien side of it, if it would have had a really different impact uh, when he comes back to the island and shit's gone weird if you didn't have that expectation. In saying that, though, you get so much like regular slice of life or sports manga um, before the alien props back up, that apart from having like a title like Alien Headbutt, I
Yeah,
did kind of forget about the aliens a
yeah, a
little
lot.
bit.
You kind of, I kind of read through, going, when are these aliens going to turn up? Um, but yeah, it's yeah,
Very progressive for a main character to admit he prefers naked men in the first chapter. Love wins.
it just means he's more mature and doesn't think about things that way.
Interesting to yeah, see what people are talking about it.
Yeah, MC is really handsome. Demon Slayer, but with wrestling JoJo
Oh,
aliens.
okay, that's an interesting theory, that he's gonna have to fight some of his family members that have turned into monsters. That'd be I don't know. It
That
seems too goofy for it to go that dark.
no, I reckon it
Good.
could bend in that direction. Like it's got the facility to do so. The MC definitely has some internal struggles going on with responsibility, and because he's going to be put through the paces on this because he left that island.
Oh, you reckon he's gonna have like a bit of survivor's guilt
Yeah, he's
going
going to
on?
have some real serious mental breakdown at some point because he
Do you get
survived a
Demon
lot.
Slayer vibes at all?
No, I got no Demon Slayer vibes whatsoever. I don't know what people are on.
Is it just because like he has a cute family that is probably gonna end up dead?
No, I think it's because they've only ever seen Demon Slayer, and that's the only thing they've got to compare it to.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't think much of it.
Best comment.
Nice.
Now let's jump into the other two newbies. Which did you want to talk about? Have you been keeping up with Underdoctor and Kitan?
Kintaro.
I'm never gonna remember this fucking title, am I? Kanata is magic.
I looked at the pictures in Underdog,
Oh man.
which means I knew what was happening. He
Yeah,
was
look,
taken to some mob
yeah.
boss guy who had kidnapped a girl to get a heart transplant. Look, I didn't read a
Look,
single word. I'm not even shitting you. I did not read a single word. And what I got from it was he spends too much money. He needs to make more money so he can buy more research equipment. And the girl's angry at him because she wants more money from the cuts. The they get taken to a new job, which is not for the person they thought it was, but for some sort of mob boss evil guy who had kidnapped a girl to steal her heart, essentially. And
look,
that's where it kind of stopped.
yes, you're not wrong, but if you read the words, it would make it a lot worse. So that's his daughter.
Okay.
They were like, yeah, the job is for his daughter to get a heart transplant. They get there, he's all like, oh my eyes, I know it's you that really needs the heart surgery. And yeah, he's all like, oh yeah, no, I've got a rare blood a rare blood type. So you're gonna use my illegitimate daughter that I found that I knocked up a prostitute at some point, and oh, she had a kid. So he doesn't really have any emotional attachment, but it's still his daughter. Like, real dick move. Not to
Yeah.
mention the whole fact that Underdog Man is just not gonna kill someone to save a piece of shit human's life. Like, he's more than willing to do it if they get a proper donor. But yeah, nah.
Yeah. He
Oh,
his like as a character, he's a little confusing.
the other
Like
thing
he
that
would
you missed
he
was the reason he's so in like all in on doing
oh
research
yeah. It was
that he has a
the
childhood
rare
friend
disease.
that's rare
Yeah.
disease, yeah.
Okay, so
But
I did
not
read a
just
couple of bubbles.
it's not just him that he's like he also
Yeah.
feels like he understands that the how the medical industry works, and that you would be, as a like governments and whatnot, be putting your funds behind the diseases that need to be researched that cover the most amount of people. But he also feels like the people that are suffering from these rare diseases are being a disservice, are having a disservice done to them, and that someone needs to step up, and if not him, then whom?
Yeah. Yeah.
And The art is still.
Yeah, it's great.
Mm.
It's busy, but it's good.
He got me in the first half because I'm dealing with heart issues at the moment myself. So I'm like, oh yeah, look, okay, and then it kind of was like starting to twig with me. I'm like, oh, he's gonna use the daughter as the fucking and like immediately I was like, yeah, no, this dude needs to. So like he was even like under Doctor, I've forgotten his name, was even going to save the piece of scum's life regardless until he was like, oh yeah, nah, we're gonna use the little girl. And the little girls are like, you can't say no, all other doctors that have said no have been murderized. And of course we know that he ain't gonna get murderized.
Nah, he gonna kick some ass.
He just fucking whoops him. And it never gets old, but seeing like the regular people, seeing the doctor beat the shit out of like a trained assassin. Oh.
Well, it wasn't just his regular run of the mill attack either, because normally he's a acupuncture kind of guy, and he just belts this guy in the face.
Breaks his weapon as well and just belts him one. Some real nice perspective work on that panel too.
Yeah, it is. They put a lot of effort into that. And it's like, graphically speaking, it looks fantastic. The way the words placed, the wham is placed on top of him like that, and the balance. It's just the balance of the panel is really beautiful. They put a lot of time and effort into that.
I have
how
high
they
hopes
were
for
going
Underdog,
to do that.
and I'm really hoping that it doesn't get axed either.
Look, I would expect it to probably give us about somewhere between 60 to 100 chapters, would be my guess.
I'd be okay with that.
Which would give us, 2 seasons of anime, which would be great. I think that's where its particular type of story would come full circle. You get a really solid arc out of something like that.
It feels like we're kind of going from my memory of like what I've actually watched of Blackjack. And I guess maybe to a lesser. I haven't actually watched any Monster, so I don't really know. Or
Nothing
Red.
like Monster. Nothing.
No,
like
no, no.
Monster.
So what I'm okay.
Yeah,
what
I know.
I'm getting at is its overarching plot structure, from what I'm gathering, is going to be very similar to even like what Marriage Toxin does, where it'll have very short arcs, little short stories with overarching plot sprinkled in. Will there be a conclusion of him saving his friend? Is that necessary for the story? Not really.
It just appears to be the driving force behind why he's doing what he's doing. Which I think is good to do at the start, but it'll probably never be mentioned again for God knows how long.
Yeah.
Because it was just put in place to give the character more structure.
Yeah. There was a word, I had it and then I lost it, and then I had it again and I lost it again. But yeah, drive is probably the only the thing that I can think of, is just what you said before, but it's not what I was after. It was the smarter sounding version of that. To make it sound like I know what I'm talking about.
No, look, it's
go on.
I was going to say that your connection with Marriage Toxin is probably the closest series like setup that's currently running. Gives it kind of similar vibes.
From memory, I think Blackjack was very similar, like almost.
Blackjack was very, well, it did cover story arcs in smaller batches, but that was the kind of storytelling they did at that period of time. was sort of episodic
Tezuka,
in a
wasn't it?
sense. Sorry,
Was it Tezuka?
Tezuka. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, I blanked. I was like, I'm pretty sure it was.
No, you're right. You're right. It's a similar concept, but executed in a very different way. Where
its structure
Blackjack,
is, yeah.
Blackjack was structured on tension,
Mm.
and a lot of it. That's how it sort of pushed through. Whereas this is leaning a little bit lighter, a little bit more comedy with a darker undertone. And I think the action element is what's pushing that forward.
Interestingly enough, before we dive into the comments, because it's a shit show in there. It's interesting that the three new current series that we've got running, Under Doctor, Kinado's Magic, and Alien Headbutt, at least as far as we can say off one chapter, the mangaka seems to have a lot of passion and insight into the additional things that they're adding in. So, I mean, Alien Headbutt's a little bit, maybe a little excluded from this because
it's fantasy.
It does seem to be it seems to be all about wrestling, and that seems to be the thing. But like Kanato's Magic, for example, the focus on human physiology and how, like, the mangaka has either done a lot of research or knows a lot about physiotherapy and like pain displacement and a lot of like those sort of things. And I'm kind of getting that with Underdoctor as well, where there's either been like they are either somehow a part of the medical world, or they have done a lot of research into it. And while it's not the main focal point, it's definitely beefing up the character with the real world knowledge, I guess. I just think it's interesting that we've got like three that are very, here's a fun manga about this, but also real world information. Here's another one about this, but real world information. Alien Headbutt, it's too early to tell. Yeah.
God, if Alien Headbutt become edutainment, I'd be a little bit concerned. You're right. I think Kanado is focused on details for the moment. That is going to become 100% shonen action. Given it, another 10 chapters, they'll lean very heavily into the first arc, which will just be action, with a little bit of story thrown in. I feel like that's you're right. It's got the fairy tale vibe to it, but we can talk about that later. Whereas Under Doctor is,
I mean, it's kind of grounded, but it's also ridiculous.
I feel like they put the action in there just to justify that they're in a shonen series.
Well,
but what they're really angling for is something that is a little bit more drama based.
Okay, so that's a good segue into the comment section. Because, a lot of the liked comments are people shitting on the people that have been shitting on the manga. So you do have to scroll quite a ways to get to the ones that they're all talking about. But apparently a lot of people have basically been saying that, we're dropping this, it's dropping off. It's like it's been out for 3 fucking chapters. What the fuck are you talking about? There's a lot of weird.
Yeah, and that's a small. And look, you can argue like this is this is a fictional story. How do you know that in their fictional world there isn't a president of Istanbul? They don't get to say that. Maybe
Yeah.
Istanbul has become a nation that has a
Honestly, I
president.
completely
It's
missed. If that was even in the
yeah,
chapter, I
we
don't
all
remember
did.
reading it.
We all would have missed it at some point, because it was a reference to a previous job that he'd done.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Shit. Here I
See,
am about you on reading comprehension.
uh, and
But it is
it's,
what I do find reassuring is the amount of people that are shitting on the people that have been shitting on it for dropping it after 3
yeah,
chapters, like greatly outweigh those people.
yeah,
Um,
because look, you shouldn't be leaving comments if you're going to stop reading it. Why?
exactly. That's the other thing that people are
Why?
talking about. It's like, what is this performance that you're doing? Like, if you're just gonna drop it, drop it. You don't have to be like, oh, this is trash and
This is
I'm
nobody.
dropping it.
Yeah,
Fuck you. But like it's
that's
had
cool.
a
Whatever.
solid
The
3
the
chapters.
axe eater's there.
Um,
Why would you drop this? I can't understand why.
the TikTok brain dead generation of manga fans are beyond cooked, which is kind of funny because yeah, Under Doctor does feel a little bit
Okay,
more like a slow burn, and because you're not getting that real snappy action,
instant
I
hit.
guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're just like,
this
nope.
is this is the generation of people who have jumped on to manga after watching
Low leveling.
all the popular stuff that's hit at the moment. So Solo Leveling, Jujutsu, um, and
Well, Demon
Demon
Slayer.
Slayer, and
Demon
all this
Slayer
sort
is
of
kind
stuff.
of the midpoint, though.
Yeah,
It
it's well, it's kind of floating around that sort of Naruto sort of point where it does cover character stuff, but it does
yeah,
focus
it
mainly
does.
on the action
Yeah,
and aura farming side of things. So it's
well, especially the anime, and that's
yeah,
something that I've noticed a lot in a lot of the. Well, I mean, the season 3 discourse between the East and the West
yeah.
representation
This
of
is the
a
other
good
thing is
adaptation.
what we're seeing is we're only seeing the Western side of it. We're only seeing this English speaking side of it, and it's clear. It is like disturbingly clear the amount of people that are there just for the action and
Yeah,
the shiny lights and and all of that sort of stuff. And anybody who's been reading for 5 years knows that that's actually a pretty rare occurrence. Like there's more story in every one of these stories than action. So it's
and like,
sad that
come on,
they
guys, 3
jump.
chapters.
Yeah,
I feel like it's done a
yeah, but
really good job setting the foundation for its story going forward.
yeah,
Realistically, we're going into the first arc now. The first 2 chapters, that was all set up for both character, but main character for and premise in the first chapter. A little bit more explaining that, and that he has an assistant that screens everything and gives you a little bit more of his day-to-day sort of shenaniganry as opposed to lol, this is me in the middle of a shit show and I'm gonna have to fix
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
Um, and then now we're actually starting the essentially the first short story arc that we're going to be tackling. So I don't understand, but I mean, like, to each their own. But you don't have to be a mouthy shit about it and think that you know what you're talking about just because it doesn't jive with you.
yeah, yeah.
Shut up and
The
move on.
community's the community's different over here, people. We're here to support the creators, not shit on them.
That is a
If you don't like it, don't
very
talk
big
about it.
yes. Yeah.
You know?
Um.
So
Now, Kineta's Magic, really vibing it. It's so much fun.
yeah, like this is such a callback to
it feels like
early
2000s.
2000s. Yeah. But at the same time, it is so tongue in cheek. It is so making fun of itself and being a bit ridiculous and over the top. And I feel like
So
that this is going to be a big hit.
if we're going to compare any of the new 3 to Demon Slayer, it would be this one.
Yeah.
And it is for different reasons, because Demon Slayer does. Okay, so while it does have the battles and the action and the spectacle, at its core, it knows what it's doing. It is a battle shonen. It doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it refines that wheel to being a perfect fucking machine.
Hmm.
It
Yeah,
is
it's
exactly
tight.
what it is. Yeah, it is. It's like the story doesn't do anything new, but it is very well crafted piece of.
It was designed from start to finish. They knew exactly where they were going, what beats they were hitting, and it's clear Demon Slayer, you're right, is exactly what it was meant to be, and well thought out.
Now,
Battle was not the primary component.
Was the balance shifted a bit when it moved to anime? Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's the industry at the moment, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
This.
But when it wasn't, when they weren't being intense, when they weren't in the middle of a fight, they were goofballs. Like so many of the characters were so goofy and stupid, and they just did over the top stuff all the time. And
Tanjiro has one brain cell when he's not locked in,
and that a lot of that stuff's taken out of the anime because they're driving so quick to get to the fights.
I only actually watched the first season, to be honest.
I didn't even get through the first season.
That's a lie. You watched a bit of season 2 with Hamish.
No, I did. Oh no, I watched the first episode of season 2 without watching all of season 1. Got thoroughly angry. Right. I got thoroughly angry at the use of 3D and turned it off.
Which I think had obviously they had to move their budget around for certain things, and that first episode didn't get as much as the later episodes.
That's
just
fine, but there's other ways to do things.
Well, I mean, it's Ufotable, and they're a 3D animation company.
They are.
Now, this I compare it to Demon Slayer only in the fact that it knows. Again, it's getting tropes. It knows what it's doing. It's so far. So far, it feels like a very well-oiled machine. Again, not reinventing the wheel, but damn, are they performing everything?
It is and isn't. Very similar in the way that, like it's taking all the stuff from those early 2000s and it's making fun of it. Like it's using the tools, but at the same time blatantly kind of making fun of it.
Yeah, but it's not in a vindictive way.
No, not like you're stupid for doing this. It's the same way that
kind of like a One Punch Man will like it. Yeah, it's not a parody, but it has parody vibes.
It's very close. It borders between parody and the actual product, in the sense that they're still taking that seriously. Like the system is seriously being taken into consideration, but
the tropes. It's the tropes and the sliders that they're using
so heavily.
I mean,
and so over the top.
We've got main character. he is underpowered, misunderstood magic. Very much like I could list so many goddamn characters. Naruto, if we want to go a bit more contemporary, Asta, Black Clover, and then you've got the aloof Well, I mean, oh no, sorry, we did see him do something in the first chapter. He doesn't do anything in this chapter.
Yeah, he
we've got
does. He's in the background a lot, chatting with the girl.
Yeah.
Like they're always eating something in the background.
but in terms of him being the overpowered mentor character, he's played off very similar to Gojo, where he's super aloof and kind of stupid when not locked in.
Yeah.
And then you've got the the greedy, money hungry childhood friend girl that is also ramped up to like 11
to the max, to the freaking max. She's purely there for comedic relief, 100%. Yeah. I don't think she's gonna be there for anything else.
I love that she's narrating the series now.
Yeah.
Actually, I really liked her little device.
Little recording device.
So the recording device, they show it in the last page again. Whoa! That was too many.
Relax.
And it's got like the little cat mouth going on. It reminded me of something like another sort of mascot sort of character from something else. I can't remember what though. But speaking of mascot characters,
man, love this mascot character so much. So much.
I need him in my life. But I want one that has like a pull string that calls me a maggot every time.
I'm just sitting there watching this thing and I'm waiting for it to go, oh yes, you've got a really low power, but you have lots of potential. And then it just flat out calls him a useless maggot.
Assessment complete.
The faces.
Maggot. Because the build up there was so good because they're talking about how most of the new adventurers come in at rank bronze at the lowest, and you're gonna have to go
they're really laying it on like he was gonna be higher rank than what you would expect.
Grandma pops up. Grandma, I'll work real hard. And then, I'll become an adventurer that anyone could be proud of, and then immediately cut down.
Destroyed. And not just a little bit, but, like, the lowest of the low.
And then, later in the chapter, he's like, look, man, you might as well just give up. The reason, that you got an assessment doll like me is just, proof enough that you are not cut out for this.
Proof. I also really like that little panel when they walk into the guild and the girls at the bench there, and they're just edgy.
Yeah, ooh, edgy.
Because they're country bumpkins, Good work.
There we go. It was funny because I saw her design. I was like, dang, she looks cool. And then almost immediately wow, she edgy.
Really pointing out the stereotype. And I love the fact that they just do random things they're like, it's a mushroom. Yeah, it is. And that's why did you even write that in there? It's completely unnecessary.
I don't know. I don't think it is. It's weird though because it's played off as a gag, but it's kind of world building.
Yeah.
Because it shows how insulated that those two are, being country bumpkins.
Yeah. I'm having a
Um,
lot of fun, man. This is
it
so
is
much fun.
so good. And then like it's such a fun little gag. Like doesn't take itself seriously at all for the most part. And you get a little bit of backstory on why he wants to become a hero, and it's kind of cute and wholesome.
Yeah, because he doesn't want
Meanwhile,
to be the guys who like killed the monster. He wants to be the guy that heats up the soup.
yeah, he wants to be a support.
Yeah. Yeah,
I just love how aggressive this little mascot shit is.
destroys him every chance he gets.
Beating the shit out of it, like whaps him one, and then like starts wailing on him while he's like down. It's just so smug, and I love it.
The face.
Yeah,
Face.
very good at the emotional. Not brain just conked out on me. Faces, very good with the faces that convey things.
Emotions. Emotional faces. Yes.
And then you got his little Ivy again.
Yep. It's nice. I like the design. It really sort of stands out.
I love this. This double page was my favorite. The old man with his aching back, just
on the ground,
and the next panel he's just like, oh goddamn! I've never felt this good. And he looks like a Disney character.
Yeah, yep.
Like old school Steamboat Willie type Disney, like when before it became really evil. The implication there being that it was still a little evil back then.
I think it was pretty evil back then still.
Yeah, it was. It was just a different kind of evil, but it was still fun. And then like the like direct call where like you said, it pokes fun at a lot of the tropes, being like, oh wow, his resolve, it's really firing me up. And the girl's like, yeah, even I'm feeling the heat. Oh wait, it's because the house is on fire. And so this was like one of the other parts where I was talking about, obviously him knowing a little bit about physiotherapy and trigger points and pain displacement. That I don't actually use the term here, but I think that's what the term is. That, or I'm making shit up again.
Nah, it sounds really cool.
Right? It sounds super whatever. My brain just keeps conking out on me, man. It's like, oh yeah, he could be smart. He could be smart.
But you are. You just forget to sometimes.
Forget to be smart?
Yeah. We all do.
Come on. Why?
What are you doing?
I don't know, man.
What's the next page?
It won't let me do it. Oh, of course. After I hit refresh.
32 actions all at the same time.
And then we get the really nice double pager showcasing that, yeah, he might not have a lot of mana himself, but dang, is he good at manipulating the mana around him?
I really like that explanation as to how his power worked itself.
Yeah.
Because that's what this chapter was all about, was actually how his power actually works.
In saying that, though, dude literally like throws a massage ball at bricks and causes it to do that. I'm sorry.
Well, he needs to. The pressure needs to be done. Where's this super acceleration come
from? Dragon last week.
Where does the super acceleration come from? I know that he did a similar thing in the previous chapter.
Yeah, he did it with the dragon. He did it with, well, when he's doing, is it Seitai? I think it is. He
Saite,
essentially,
yeah.
yeah, he's like reorganizing the flow and accelerating the healing process, and then even with the plant, where he made the plant get all jacked.
Yeah.
So like it's very clear that his power is the full control of mana, like not just being able to move it around, but being able to speed it up, slow it down, and just manipulate it in its
That seems
entirety.
way
So,
too OP.
yes, but it's all mental blocks, which is why he's, and also the metric of how they quantify a strong mage. So it's very much, again, the no one really understands his abilities except for a grandma maybe,
Mhm.
and he's deemed as like the underdog, very much like Asta
Yeah.
or Naruto. Like Naruto, he had like this well of chakra, but because he was Jinchuriki, housing the demon, he himself had kind of dog shit abilities that he was able
Mhm.
to like tap
Yeah,
into.
if he didn't have the fox, he'd be screwed, right?
Oh
He'd
no,
be
well, okay.
a shit
In
Junin.
saying that, I don't know about that because he has a very good case of nepotism. Like he's the son of the Hokage. He comes from
Yeah, but
like
then he would have had that case of
true.
nepotism and not worked as hard as the other people.
I wonder how much of
Rock Lee
Naruto
would have just
Kishimoto had
destroyed him
planned.
under every circumstance.
Well, I mean, if his dad and mum didn't die, then maybe they would have been able to raise him, and he would have had a bit more of a, you
Oh,
know, like
wow.
ifs and buts.
My mum and
Yeah,
dad
like
died.
I do wonder how much Kishimoto had Naruto planned, like how much he had planned out.
Yeah.
And then after his big performance of saving the kid and saving 9 other people in town with his magic, he becomes an adventurer, but not at the bronze level. He's at a level that no one's ever heard of before, which is the colorless rank. Which
You're not just shit, you're below the shit.
you're the first person ever to be this shit.
But that's because his personal well of mana is negligible.
Yeah, it's and
Yeah.
that's the very much like the whole. I don't know if Einstein actually said this, but it's a quote that's equated to him a lot. It like the judging a fish on its ability to climb a tree. The testing system
Just got to pick the right
that we
fish, man.
have, the testing system that they have in place for these things doesn't account for things outside of the the general scope. So the
Yeah.
test is fundamentally flawed for anyone
Well,
that's
is it though?
outside of, for anyone outside of the norm, maybe. But we also don't know if he's special or if every
His
Setai
testing doll
practitioner can
clearly
do
knew what
this.
was going on. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Natsu having the limitation of not being able to travel at all because he has like insane motion sickness. And so if you
That was a lot of
in a
fun.
fight,
Yeah.
if you can get him on something that moves, that's it, you win.
Just like there's a lot of heroes that have motion sickness, isn't there?
Yeah, I don't know why it's such a trope. Didn't Al? No, not Al.
Yeah,
Ed.
yeah, Ed had it. Yeah, yeah, he definitely had
He also had an
motion sickness.
aversion to milk, which was played up on him
Yes,
being
because
short.
that's why he was so tiny.
No, I think that was because he literally stunted his growth with magic.
Yeah, could have been that. I'm liking some of these comments here, and I noticed that someone had mentioned the same thing that we did, which is fairy tale.
Main heroine wants to write a book about the adventures. Protagonist is about to join an adventure guild. Incredibly Plu-like mascot. Welcome back, fairy tale. Like, I do feel like this will do. I feel like this will be better received than Fairy Tale was if it keeps going like this. Because Fairy Tale also has that stigma on it, very much like Solo Leveling has now. It's an entry point manga for the most part. It doesn't really,
and on top of that,
it's
it came out at a period of time where that sort of storytelling was starting to disappear, and things were becoming edgier and pushing into the darker realm. So I think it was the last of its kind in that sense.
Who is the mangaka for this again?
Kento Amemiya.
Yeah.
Amemiya?
We didn't honor. We do know that what he's worked on before, but we didn't get a lot of like what assistant work he's done, which I would really like to know.
He's I look, I say this in the most delightful of ways because it is beautiful artwork, but it's kind of generic at the same time.
It's safe.
Yeah, that's the word I should probably use. It is a very safe.
In saying that, though, it kind of also falls into the rest of what he's doing, where it is safe, but he's also manipulating it to its furthest extent, like with his own characterization. That's the one I was after. Of like the facial expressions and
look, I hope he pushes that harder.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, they worked. They worked as an assistant on Sakamoto Days.
That will give you some experience.
And My Hero? Is that? Yeah, that's right. He was a Kohei alum.
Okay.
Yeah, I do remember now. No, we did find. We found someone else's work.
He's got a little less Kohei in him than Underdoctor does.
Yeah, which is interesting that we've got two. Or is this a big thread?
That's not that interesting. We had what? We had 3 Fujimoto guys going at the same time. So
yeah, but for two
Kohais,
like almost back to back, it's kind of fun. I don't think we had.
Yeah, this is nice. We had Dan to Dan, Hell's Paradise, and
but they weren't
Spy
like
Family.
Almost launching at the same time. They were a bit, like a little bit.
They weren't far off.
No, but not this close.
No, they weren't released at the same time. No, but I can't see an issue with it, and I think both series are quite capable. And this, I think this sort of stuff sort of proves how much support these mangakas are giving their their assistants in the sense of progressing their own artwork and pushing forward on storytelling and stuff like that. I could only imagine being an assistant isn't necessarily just drawing backgrounds and filling out your screen tones and all that sort of stuff. I feel like there's more to it than that. And with the amount of time that they spend with each other, you know, it's got to rub off somewhere along the lines, right? I knew you'd like that.
Which is an interesting little segue that I've got for you. Because they've been doing a lot of this stuff lately of them directly supporting each other. So
nice.
Gacha Delinquent by Hiroshi Shimamoto is being recommended by Kyosuke Usada. I don't know what that is, but they're another established mangaka.
Yeah, interesting.
I don't think we get this one.
No, and are they shonen mangaka or are they?
It looks like it. That it looks kind of. I think it's a sport manga. It's kind of hard to find. So it's.
Wait, is that all one title or is that two titles? It's all one flute blower Jaguar.
Yeah, so its actual so its title seems to be either or so its Japanese title is Pyu Tufuku Jaguar, which is blow Pyu Jaguar, and it's like stylized as with an exclamation mark. Oh wow, okay, it's not that recent. It had a live action film back in 2008.
Oh wow.
It ran for 10 years back in WSJ 2000 to 2010.
Okay.
How do I not know about this? I mean, it's probably because it's a sport manga. But
yeah, but it might have been a sort of not translated series.
What? What the fuck are these covers, man?
Wild. You told me it was a sports manga.
I thought it was. No, it's
looks
not.
like a wandering.
It's a gag manga about recorders. Yeah, it's a gag manga about recorders, musicians, and their bizarre daily lives. It has a vague overall plot, but is mainly episodic. About aspiring musicians. But look at these covers, man.
So
what is going on?
It's wild. Like he's walking a wolf. He's in a cave.
I think this one's one of my favorites.
Yeah, or
capybaras? Yeah. Actually, I tell a lie. This one is probably my favorite. I have no words.
He's sitting on a wire with birds.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Eating an onigiri, like thousands of meters below him. Just, wild.
Getting the worst wedgie of his life.
These are just gems, man. What is going on?
There's got to be some context in the pages. I'm so curious.
Dude's writing a tapia. What? With like
the more you look at it, the weirder it gets.
I have no words. Anyway, this guy's recommending Gacha Delinquent, which makes a lot of sense. I'm not gonna lie. Um,
A little bit. Gotcha. Delinquent is pretty bizarre. Pretty
oh, it's the same
bizarre.
dude that ended up doing the eyebrow cop man.
Oh, the eyebrow cop guy.
That's such a
Okay.
different title. Oh, it's because it is a crossover thing. Yeah, okay.
Did a crossover with JoJo's.
Wild. Anyway, yeah, so it is like we got wildly distracted. This was my segue of to talking about the recommendations that they're doing for what? Man, why do I do this to myself? I scrolled down and saw something else that I'm like, what? I just found a new manga. Lilia's pregnancy spells the world's end. What?
How'd we end up here?
No, don't use that term. In this isekai, it is not a reverse isekai. That is not a thing that is real. That is a Western made-up term. This has been like an occurrent, like it keeps coming up in my daily life as well.
But it's because it goes the other way.
No! It's like a reverse harem. Oh, what? An incel? Nah, it's just a girl that has a harem of dudes. That's still just a harem!
Yeah, that's a bit dumb. That doesn't make any sense, that one.
Reverse isekai is also dumb because it's still just someone else coming to our world.
I know, but it's our world.
Yeah, that's irrelevant. They're still going from one to another. It's to another world. So reversing that,
but it's not to another world. It's not going to another world. It's coming to our world.
No. It's from the character's perspective. The character's perspective. They're going to another world.
But the character's perspective on our world, from our perspective.
The fuck? What was that sentence?
I said it's from the character's perspective of our world, from our perspective.
No, you said it the same thing again, and I still don't understand a word that you just said.
Because it's not the actual character's perspective; it's our perspective of the character.
No.
Because it's a story about the character written by someone here.
That's relevant.
Well, you know what? It's just a fantasy story.
Thank you.
Fantasy story.
Thank you.
There's no such thing as an isekai. It's not even a real word.
We're getting rid of isekai. Story. It doesn't exist anymore.
That's right. Let's push it one. It's It's just nonfiction, man. It's just. Let's boil it down.
Actually, yes. Let's get rid of genres altogether.
Yeah. It's either fiction or nonfiction. That's it.
Yep.
No extra bits.
Love your work, Logan. Thank you. Now this sounds like it could be a spicy manga, judging by the top comment being, and this is how I find out about Ghost Ship publishing label doing 17+ stuff.
7 Seas Entertainment.
Yeah, so they're another publishing company. Out America side, I believe. They're the ones that handled Mushoku Tensei. Specifically, they do light novels. That was their original bread and butter. But they also, this is an erotica. Demons, romance, comedy, isekai, fantasy, monster girls. It is completed.
So non-fiction.
There is, I don't know how many. Hang on. There is 5 volumes. Wow, That other image. Oh no, yeah, the title really does a lot to hide those bazungas in the English release.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Titties. It's like takes up like
They
almost 50% of the cover.
yeah, I was about to say like the titling on this is much neater.
Mm.
But that hand is killing me. Like that the pizza with the hand,
Oh
it's not
yeah. No,
it is so
that's how
off.
you eat. Nah, that's how you eat. Look, that's fine. It's how they eat too. This seems to have a lot to do with food for something that's
Yeah.
erotica. Ooh, that's a nice
It's
heart.
a worthy connection.
I like the fire heart. That's really cool. And I guess it ends with marriage.
I guess it does. Of some kind.
After defeating the Demon King and saving the other world, the hero Takahiro returns to the real world. One day, one day, Lila, the daughter of the Demon King, suddenly arrives at Takehiro's place, where he leads a peaceful life. Takahiro braces himself for revenge, but her goal is to bear the strong Takehiro's child.
Sounds
My
like
name
it.
is Lila. My name is Lila. You killed my father. Prepare to have sex.
That would change the context of that movie heavily.
Did you like my Princess Bride reference? I thought that was
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Really proud of that one.
If she had an extra finger, it would make it better.
Why?
Oh, you didn't get my Princess Bride reference. What?
What? No, I
Because the
missed
man
that.
that killed his father had 6 fingers on his right
Shit,
hand.
I forgot about that. How did I
You
forget
need to go
about
back
that?
and watch it.
I
I
do.
don't
It
know.
has
How
been
did I
a while,
remember
to
it?
be
Because I skimmed that movie so hard.
honest. It's so weird, like what ends up becoming a cult classic.
Yeah.
Because like that movie underperformed like the Dickens.
As most cult
Probably,
classics do.
yeah.
I think actually that's what deems it as a cult classic, right?
Is the underperformance.
Is the fact that it bombs and then
Yeah,
becomes
has a
popular
resurgence
afterwards.
sort of thing. Yeah. So this is actually
Did
going to
you
be
read
one of
that
the
one?
ones. No.
Okay, no, that's right.
Was it good?
But I just
Because
run
it
it
looked
past you.
like it was going to be very dark.
It's a lot shorter than I was expecting, coming in at about 58 pages. It's
No, it's 22 pages, dude.
oh, there you go. Is it 22?
It's only 20. Wait, well, hang on. It's actually. Because for some reason they. Okay, it's actually
Yeah, it's
20
20.
pages.
It's 21. Yeah.
Well, if you go 21, there's nothing there, so. And then
Okay,
20.
I
So,
got that
yeah.
mixed up with something else.
For some reason, Manga Plus counts this as a page,
Yeah.
and then this as a page. So yeah, there's only 20 pages.
It was really good, and I was a bit sad that it ended so quickly. Actually,
I do want to. It looks really nice.
it's kind of very mood driven piece, but it's got some really nice paneling. Like it could have easily have been a short film. The way they worked shots from outside of rooms, like down the bottom there, and stuff like that, focusing on the main character, which is the mother. You never see the father's face. He's always there, sort of in the background, but you never see his face because he becomes such a non-consequential character in the whole thing. It's
Whoa, they have a lot of spicy stuff on their website now. I didn't realize they went that hard into the hentai.
well, it's where the money's at, right?
Well, yeah. So they've been a publisher of light novels and manga since 2004. So they've been around for a while. Cat in a hot girl's dorm. 12 dirty deeds to unite the princess and her heroine.
Oh, they got 2.5 dimensions.
Yep.
That's one we know. We know that one.
Booty Royale. Oh, Darling in the Franxx is on here. Yeah.
That checks.
Yeah. Isekai Affair. Ooh.
I'm not meat.
What a fucking title. Isekai Affair. 10 years after defeating the Demon King, the hero cheats on his wife with a warrior woman who lost her husband.
It's a title.
I'm sorry, Jack. I was not paying attention to the comments.
That's out of context.
It really
but
is.
At the same time, it's still within context.
Ironically, he then fucked it up.
Yeah, this all looks like a big old two loveroo. It is. Yeah.
But that's just Ghost Ship. So Ghost Ship seems to be their designated hentai category. And then they've got
yeah. So what's Steamship then?
Oh, I don't know what Steamship.
Oh, that still looks pretty horny, man.
It kind of does. I don't know, man. I don't know. Buck naked in another world. Okay, so Airship looks like it's their light novels. Danmei looks like just regular novels, I guess. Ship's horny.
Danmei might be Chinese.
Possibly. It does sound Chinese. Maybe Hiveworks is their original comics. By the looks
they look American.
Siren 7 Seas.
On new imprint for audiobooks.
Cool. Light novels, audiobooks. Because they did the audiobooks for Meshoko Tensei, I believe. I don't know where that falls, but Jesus! Oh, it's each volume. That makes sense. Oh, they also got the manga and its variations.
Man, I fell off on that series real hard.
Webtoon. I have done all of the audiobooks for it. It's okay. It was fun. It's unapologetic. It's unapologetic for what it is as well, which I respect.
Yeah, look, if you're gonna do something, do it right.
I enjoyed my time with it. It also, he's obviously wanting to do a bit of a spin-off with Rudius's kids as well. Like how many books were there?
Well,
13 or something? 9. I'm sure there was more than that's the one of the latest ones.
it
Sure,
does
there
seem
was
to
more
be a
than
lot of
9.
spin-off stuff by the looks of it.
So many. Well, there you go, the manga and stuff. But then yeah, Roxy gets her own little side thing, and now at the end of the last book, quote unquote, that's like Rudy's story wrapped up, and then it's going to be focusing more on his kids, which was being kind of foreshadowed towards like maybe midpoint, I guess. I don't know. It gets really kind of convoluted. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, no, it definitely is bordering into epic fantasy, in terms of scope and convolutedness.
Expansion,
Yeah.
I guess.
I should really stop getting distracted and finish the news part of this segment.
Not get distracted? Are you crazy?
Oh no. Ooh.
Oh, you discovered something.
I did, and it makes me really excited to like. It's non-news, to be honest. Like, it's not really anything to kind of write home about at this point. But Hiraga Minya, mangaka of Neru, Way of the Martial Artist, has launched an official account. Um, the artist has also launched their own fan box, whatever that is. I'm unaware. Ah, right. It's the Japan's equivalent of DeviantArt, I guess.
No, they've got. Well, I guess they've probably got more than one.
Because it
Pixiv
was like,
is there.
yeah, Pixiv. It's Pixiv. So
Oh, okay.
Pixiv have a subsidiary brand called Fanbox, where creators can receive continuous support from their fans. So it's basically DeviantArt X OnlyFans. But what OnlyFans was, I guess,
I
originally
was I
conceived to
was
be
going to
before porn.
say Patreon is probably the word that you were
Well,
looking
yeah,
for more so.
sure, maybe. I always thought it was funny when OnlyFans started launching. I was like, oh wow, it's like another Patreon, and then all the adult.
Well, yeah,
Was it always? I don't know. It very well could have always been
it
planned
was
to be
well, maybe not.
I think it
I
was because it just didn't have any restrictions, and that's why it ended up becoming what it was.
no. I feel like the name in itself, OnlyFans, sort of tells you exactly what it's for.
Yeah, only fans.
Yeah,
Only the fans.
I'm not a fan. I'm a human.
Are you? Where'd it go? There it is. Fucking love.
Okay, well
I
that's fine.
miss Neru. Um. Yeah,
What
that's
are
about it.
they?
I got
Just
excited. I
something
thought there
new,
was.
or
Well, I
yeah,
thought there was be a new thing announced alongside. Whoa. Oh, that looks fucking cool. I miss Neru's art. Good God.
it was gorgeous. It really was.
Um. Yes, I don't know. Maybe they're gearing up. Maybe.
Go indie.
Hopefully. Maybe. Be nice to see something from them again.
Yeah, definitely.
I got distracted again, but it was technically news this time. So.
And I'll have to check out this fan box, see what it's all about.
You will need your translator turned on because it is full
Pixiv.
Japanese everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they have just rebranded as completely as Fanbox now.
No.
Whoa, 14 million users, 280,000 creators.
Yeah.
That's some big numbers.
No, Pixiv is still just Pixiv.
Interesting.
So that's pixiv.net. It's their version of DeviantArt.
Is there any promotion for? I've got to log in. Ain't nobody got time for that. From what you can see, is there any like advertisement for Fanbox over on their main page?
I'm not
I
seeing
hadn't
anything.
heard anything about it before.
No, well, it would probably be driven towards professionals that have a fan base that would support something like that.
280,000 professionals, though.
Sure. Out of how many millions of users was it?
68
Yeah.
million, I think.
It's a pretty big number.
So big. The biggest.
One off.
One Piece Season 2 live action is premiering on March 10th. There's been a new trailer dropped. It goes for like nearly 3 minutes. I can't show you anything of it. It looks really pretty. Good God, they are pumping money into this.
Yeah.
Actually,
Of course
you know
they are.
what? Maybe I can show you like it being that small and no audio. It should be okay.
Well, anybody can go ahead and just jump online and have a look.
There it is.
At least they're
To go
doing a
along
good
with
job with the special effects.
right. So Oda has done a little promotional letter. He always does this for any cross promotion, I guess you could call it. Yeah. So anytime there's a movie out, he's done it with live action season 1. Basically anything that isn't manga related, he will do like one of these little kind of like a letter sort of thing. So in this latest one, he has said the live action One Piece season 2 Into the Grand Line. It's almost ready. With season 1, we face the world's question head on: can One Piece really be adapted into live action? And the answer spoke for itself, reaching the top 10 in 93 countries and territories and number 1 in 46. Wow! Together with the stellar production team that delivered those brilliant results, we bring you season 2, which will head into the Grand Line, the most formidable sea in the world. In other words, all the conventions that were. Wow, this is like. Obviously, he didn't write this because it's in English, but it's like Comic Sans almost.
I just, yeah.
Where are we? Talking about it. Yeah, he's just talking about how impressed he is by all the special effects that they've managed to do with the devil fruit users, the giants, other adorable creatures, hard hitting action, and just all around general stunning VFX. The season is packed with even more highlights. Let yourself be drawn in an immersive experience that's unique to live action. May this show reach every adventurous spirit across the world. 1 month until we sail. Get ready.
I need to look at the cast on that because there was someone there that looked familiar, but I'm not 100% sure whether it was the person I was thinking of.
Which one?
He had like curly hair, like just like
the French ringlet. It looked like a wig.
no. They were kind of torn like.
See when? Not him.
Not him.
Okay, that's what I thought you were talking about. Oh wait, could it? Oh yeah, dinosaurs. Forgot about that. Was it Mr.
That
Three?
guy.
The one that has an actual three hair?
The one that blew the kiss out and had the glasses on.
That one. Stop it. Yeah, that's Mr. Three. You can tell because his hair is a 3.
Oh, okay. That's convenient.
Yeah.
If the only yeah, it is. It's David Dasmalchian.
Gesundheit.
He's been in so much stuff. He's often playing a background character in stuff. What an interesting choice, though. The reason I sort of mentioned that is because he's just written his own graphic novel.
Which that's interesting.
Someone just released. I think it's Image. Might have just rolled it out. So, yeah, I just thought I'd hit that out there because that was intriguing.
So, I think he's also going to be like our main villain for this little arc as well. or at least the later half of the arc.
He looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you know why it looks so ridiculous? It's because it's sleeveless. That's what makes it like super ridiculous. If that had sleeves, it would look kind of normal. But without the sleeves, it just looks so dumb.
He has a literal 3 as his haircut. Are you
kidding?
How?
Yeah,
how?
I know. Look, because they're really good with the makeup and stuff.
Yeah, but you're like, it'll look okay. It'll look kind of normal.
It would still look fine if he had sleeves, even with that big old 3 on his head. It would still look fine, but because he's got no sleeves on there, it just looks weird.
I believe his name is, apart from his title, Mr. 3, his name is Galdino.
Radio. That's cool. I'm glad that he's got himself involved because he's clearly a comic book fan.
Yeah.
And probably a fan of the series. So
High School Family special short chapter to commemorate the live action movie adaptation.
That's right. That's what was coming out. Hopefully that's just downright.
Logan, what does that say?
It says, Brad, eat shit and die. No, that's
wow.
Kiriko Kirigiri, the office lady at her limit. I'm graduating from indie.
Yeah. So I didn't know what the title was because it's not a fully translated title. So thank you. It's switching from an indie series to a full-fledged serialization starting next week with chapter 73 on Jump Plus.
So is that shifting from the Jump creator zone over?
Yeah, I would assume.
Okay.
Now we don't have an English release for this, so that could also give us English translation. Maybe.
So even in the, so if we look and we go there, can't remember the name of it now.
Marginal
Kitty,
OL
kitty.
Kitty Giddy Giddycore is literally the title that I have to work with. I'm sorry.
No, that's right. No, doesn't look like it's had an English translation, so I guess we'll be getting that.
Yeah, not even on Manga Plus. Looks like it got possibly hit in a takedown. Originally posted on Pixiv, Jump Rookie, and Nico Nico Manga. I haven't heard of that one before.
Okay. Reaching into the pool of creators.
Once they finally prove themselves to be able to make a fuckload of money.
Well, this is the thing, right? It's proof that you can work your way through if you want to, as opposed to going with the potluck sort of environment.
It just bothers me, similar to what we were talking about the other week, where that one editor was like, a lot of these new editors don't read manga and are just waiting for the next series to just fall into their laps, and they won't have to do anything, and it'll just be the next Naruto or the next Bleach or the next whatever have you.
Yeah,
it's really lazy because they're not doing their job, and then the shit's getting cancelled
because they're not doing their job. And then they look at this stuff, they're like, oh, this has got, 20,000 regular readers, so let's just take that fandom and make them buy our book. It is a little distasteful in a sense because the mangaka's done all the legwork instead of the magazine. Oh, look at that. That's some Hunter armpit hair.
The abusive mangaka daddy will be back to drip feed, peak for 10 weeks, and then abandon his community for at least another 2.5 years. And they will be eating that shit up.
That's not true. He has been drip feeding quite regularly over the past.
I would love to say that was my comment, but I was literally just reading the top comment. Bradley Aiden stealing material. New English series starts in 2 days. Simultaneous release with Japan. I don't know what it's called because it's all in Japanese.
Bring it on up.
That one.
I'll use my discerning eye of eyes.
You're going to use your shuriken Google lens.
my Sharingan. Didn't you
That's
like
one.
me?
I said shuriken. Whoops.
You did. And I brazenly did not comment.
Thank you. It's been so long since I've touched Naruto. I'm not even going to joke. Like, I'm not pretending here at all.
You probably shouldn't put your hands on 12-year-old kids. Sorry.
12 at the start of that?
Something like that. He's real young. Maybe 14. But he's down there. That's why he's such an asshole at the start.
Have you seen the pilot version? That he was even more of a little gremlin. Like, I understand why the entire town fucking hated him. He's like creating pitfall traps and pissing on people. Like, yeah, he's a little delinquent.
Yeah. And he wore goggles.
Yeah. And then
Kishimoto was very quickly.
This is a mistake.
I drawn this shit.
The domain Junket Bank Anime has recently been registered. There's no confirmation or tease about an upcoming announcement for the work, so it's yet unknown if this is official. But yeah.
Okay.
I
Got
don't know. I've
something to
never
do with
seen this before.
gambling.
Ah!
I assume it's got something to do with gambling.
Yeah, cool. You go to the link.
Okay.
Jack Diddley there. Boop. Sorry, I'm just closing down some tabs.
God, we'll be here all night.
Hey! This is a separate window just for the show.
Yeah, the whole computer would have shut down by now if it open your other.
So we've already seen these ones.
Yeah.
Shinobi Undercover had gotten a cover page this week. I believe this is my Robico. It has to be.
Oh yeah, it is the legs. It's Robico legs.
Yeah. I'm not sure what it's referencing this time though. Maybe still Akane?
Eh.
Kind of looks like
nah.
Hello, Bradley. Wake up. Ichi the Witch has reached 1.5 million copies with only 7 volumes in circulation.
Fair effort.
Elusive Samurai will be commemorating its 5th anniversary next week in Shonen Jump. It is also winding down. So it and Blue Box? Yeah, I think it might have been Blue Box. I think it and Blue Box are winding down.
Okay. When you say winding down, just finishing up the arc?
Yeah, no, like wrapping up the series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't have romance stuff go for too long.
The two I've been seeing I've seen like 3 separate articles being like Shonen Jump's about to lose 2 of their biggest titles, and then I click into it. I'm like, I mean, they're big, but
they're popular.
Biggest?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, Blue Box, yeah, sure, but I mean, as much as I enjoyed Elusive Samurai, it didn't reach the numbers as like the Assassination Classroom has.
No, it's something about history manga that doesn't hit as hard overseas as it does locally, I guess.
Unless you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It doesn't hit as hard. It's also not
still hits.
Really,
it's pseudo historic.
Yeah. It's historic in the way that Golden Kamuy is historic.
Yep. No, that's a whole nother level.
They didn't have jizz fights during Civil War.
Oh no, they might have. But I don't think Ed Gein. I don't think Ed Gein ever went to Japan.
Well, yeah, you just don't know.
I don't. You're right. That's why I preface saying I don't think Ed Gein was ever in Japan. One Piece Heroine is getting an anime adaptation.
This was the light novel?
Yeah, well, yes, and also has a manga adaptation as well.
Okay.
I think.
Which has some really nice art, if that's the art for it.
So the series spin-off will adapt episode Nami from the original novels and premiere on July 5th.
What?
July 5th.
Okay.
I don't know, this is one of the comments.
I guess they've been working on it.
Yeah, I hadn't heard anything.
Kept it under wraps.
Robin looks cute. I think that's Robin. It's got to be anyway. Oh, that's right. So this story, your favorite manga, Logan, the Baraten stories.
Yeah.
Your favorite. Shit, I even fucked up the title. Veteran Tales, rather, is going on a indefinite hiatus starting today. I mean, it's starting like a week ago because it was recent issues back then. And the series it's got 11 chapters out, and it will be coming back with its final arc. I believe it was always meant to be a short run series. I don't think this is a cancellation.
Yeah.
And so the mangaka explained that the break is due to having caught up with the finished chapters, so they need time to build manuscript backlog again. The series was always planned to be short, so they apologize for not being able to keep up with the schedule. Fair enough.
Cool. Look, I know it wasn't my taste.
I feel like if you're ever going to get into it, it's going to be in a block read.
Yeah. But
it was also
I really love the artwork in it. The artwork was so simple and unique and stood out from everything else that's floating around at the moment.
Apparently, Marshall King also went on an indefinite hiatus for Boichi to catch up as well. But that boy's also always doing multiple things, so who knows?
Yeah, he says yes to a lot of things, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I haven't read that for a long time.
No, neither have I. When was that? 2 months ago. Entered hiatus December 2025, following chapter 27, due to unspecified reasons, with no official return date announced.
I wonder if he just got bored of it and just went, I want to do something else.
I need a break. Just exit stage left.
Just walks away. I'll come back another time.
Wait.
Just put it on the shelf.
I thought this was one of the ones that we were getting. Okay, I don't think I thought we spoke about this one as a new title, but I don't know now. Do you remember talking about this?
Yeah, I think we did talk about it real briefly. But I can't remember why. Not that long ago.
I thought it was a new title. So it's ending with chapter 16 on Feb 20. Unless I'm getting it mixed up with another series that was coming.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Pretty sure that
we don't get
has
this title.
Like a Star Wars logo on the side of his.
Let me just see.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they're going for there.
Wait, no, that's not the same thing.
Vanilla Ice. Maybe it was Vanilla Ice who did the artwork on this one.
Why?
She's the guy in the center. She gives me Vanilla Ice vibes.
Yeah, I can't find anything. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, that's good.
Seven Seas Entertainment. Actually, you know what? I do have a little bit more. Just real quick. So Blue Exorcist has announced that after she comes back from hiatus, she will be ending the series with the next chapter that comes out.
Oh, it's just straight up like, hey guys, done.
Now it's been going for a long time, and judging from where I'm still a bit behind, I'm catching up. It's a monthly release. Hiatus is excluded, and I mean, shit, 33 volumes, and yeah, it feels like the natural conclusion. Even from where I'm at, with like gauging how many chapters I've got to catch up on, yeah, that seems we were in the final arc for a while, so
Yep.
so they are literally just preparing for the final. Working on future volumes in advance, blah blah blah. Series is scheduled to resume issue 8. So in July, will be the final chapter.
End of an era, hey?
Hey, hold on a minute.
Or is it?
So okay, so this is actually saying this could be translated weirdly, but I definitely remember seeing something separate to this piece. But this piece is saying that she's preparing for the final arc.
Which could be,
so maybe the thing I saw was saying that it's going to be the final chapter in this arc
of this arc,
and then the next little arc that she does will be the finale. Yeah, so not sure. I don't know now.
Guess you'll find out when you get to the end.
I mean, what does that say? I'll have a look at. Hang on, there's two. I'm not just getting you to do it, okay? So I'm getting you to do that one for me while I do the other one. Translator. So Blue X is scheduling during the hiatus. March article in April issue. Personal notes and doodles planned. There will be an article in April's Square. May.
She going on holiday, man.
Yeah, good. She deserves it. The series will resume in Square 8 issue. Episode 167 published. Yeah, it doesn't really say much in that one. Does it say anything in that one about it ending?
The main reason is to get my work back on track and prepare for the final chapter, as well as work on the volume and take a short vacation.
Yeah.
I would be very grateful if you could understand. Thank you very much. From the evil of power.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe
is that translating correctly?
What did you say? From the wisdom of power?
No, the evil of power.
That's not what mine said.
Yeah. Power is stronger than evil. Sorry.
I think there might have been a slight mistranslation somewhere along the lines. So yeah, the next chapter that comes out will be the conclusion to the current little story arc, and then there will be maybe more after. I'm not really sure. Stay tuned.
I guess we'll find out in 4 months.
Yeah, but
I'd say you're right though. It'll be leading into the final arc, I'd say. I couldn't imagine a series like this just bye. Last chapter without more of a lead up. Without more of a lead up.
You're right.
Being happening.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. It feels like we're in Endgame where I'm currently at. Like people are dropping like flies. She is killing her darlings.
How else are you meant to finish the story?
Like they're going out so beautifully as well. just like she's just punching you in the gut every other chapter. It's so good. Um, in a similar vein, we've got Chainsaw Man reaching its crucial story point, according to the series editor. The fuck that means?
Means nothing. Means Fujimoto's been off the rails for weeks, didn't know what to do, and he's just been making shit up.
Oh,
I don't know.
please let it end, man. It's dog shit now. So I have seen there's an Australian anime manga YouTuber called Sufferance, and he's been talking like he started doing like the weekly reviews and stuff, and did a video recently talking about the shift in part 1 to part 2, and even early part 2 to current part 2. It really feels like Fujimoto, and I agree with his takeaway. It feels like Fujimoto is not writing a weekly manga anymore. He is writing in batches, and the publication is releasing it in weekly chapters. Because if you read it in like 6 to 8 chapters, it flows beautifully. You're reading it weekly,
don't read it for 6 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, I do both. I will occasionally go back and read a few chapters because they'll be like, especially when he's had a hiatus, I'll be like, I don't remember what the fuck's going on. And especially they're quick reads too, because there's so much action going on that there's not a lot of dialogue, there's not a lot of reading, so it's very doable to go back and just like re-binge to the current, and it is a much better reading experience. It feels less disjointed than the weekly experience. Yeah, that makes sense.
Weekly's always felt disjointed with Chainsaw Man, though.
Yeah. Next week, Akane Banashi's getting the cover and lead color page. Elusive Samurai Himatan and Alien Headbutt will be getting color pages in the issue.
Nice.
Okay, that's everything, man. Let me just quickly see if there's been anything while we've been talking about everything. But yeah, nah, that's everything.
That's good. We're done. It's all covered.
Done. Go on, give
it half an hour, and something else will come out
for sure.
Yeah,
that's pretty much everything. We've covered all the newbies, given our thoughts. Logan talked a little bit about the short one shot that was pretty cool that I didn't get around to reading, but I want to because it looks creepy.
You'll read it.
Plus, it's only a short one, right?
An experience.
You can. This is it down here.
Yeah.
What was it called? Tic Tac Slap. Tip Tap Slap. Oh man, it was so fucking close.
Tip Tap Slap. Yeah. It's good.
Mad still going incredible. I need to catch up on Trembling Right Hand. And Class of Brains. I didn't see that one come out today.
Yes. I feel like Class of Brains is something else, man. It's kind of special.
It's very unique for different reasons too. Oh yeah. So there's 3 chapters out of the Manaka and the human and the killer robot thing. I still haven't gotten around to checking it out yet. There was another one shot that I wanted to check out, which was called Tabletop Koshin.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I don't know. I don't know what it was. It just the cover looked fun, but it also looks like it's baseball tabletop. The little baseball game.
Oh, I just assumed that maybe it's like pinball.
Yeah, see the little ball bearing, but it's the baseball.
kind of like the one we do with cricket.
Yeah.
Did he get hit by a mining truck?
Maybe.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
It's a little two-player game. Tabletop baseball club. Interesting. I didn't twig. What kind of like was interesting to me about it was like it's tabletop and he very much looks like not a tabletop.
He looks
What
like
I
it
was
should be.
yeah
Delinquent.
not what I was imagining as tabletop, but it's still I was thinking more like D&D or like your board games,
Tabletop
not like
game. Yeah.
yeah. But still, I think I might still check it out if I get around to.
Yeah. Looks like it'd be fun. Looks like a gag. Gag one shot.
You know what's a weird statement to say? Centuria outdates the release of Ichi the Witch.
When you say outdates, what do you?
There's 82 chapters versus Ichi the Witch 69. Nice. Just because we got it later, because they didn't, I guess, trust that we would like it, so we didn't have an initial release.
Yeah. They assume that we don't like anything that has history in it,
except for Elusive Samurai, and maybe a Kani Banashi. It's a different kind of history.
You couldn't get any more Japanese than Akane Banashi.
Yeah, right? This is still good.
That's once.
Oh, shit. Okay, actually, Sugonron Egg did the time skip. I forgot. So it's jumped 3 years ahead now. Still no word on whether or not it's going to be cancelled, but it certainly I can feel the axe.
It definitely felt like it.
Now,
and the reason I say it felt like it is because you had like story points that were marked as things that were mysterious to begin with have just suddenly been resolved. Sort of like one after another.
He has kind of given a explanation, I guess, as to why the 3-year time skip will be okay for his little sister to still be alive by then, because essentially she's being groomed. She has a special blood or some shit that's going to make the King Drakach even more powerful, or some Deus Ex Machina. And yeah, got some nice art, but yeah, I don't think it's long for this world. I would not be surprised if we get in the next 2 weeks the Gun Run's being cancelled. I mean, shit. I honestly expected it to be the less than 15 chapter mark, like Red Hood, but at this stage, it is going to outpace Red Hood.
Yes, but still no. It'd be nice to have it keep going. It's unique.
Did you read West Tokyo Metal?
Yes, it was hilarious.
It is so good. I forgot that this was one of the new ones. It drops on a Saturday. And you know what? We'll talk about it next week, because I also forgot about Hattori and Furata's extraordinary life that I wanted to talk about, because it's also a lot of fun, and it drops on Saturdays as well. So if you don't want any spoilers, go read them before next week. Girl Meets Santa Claus IRL. It's basically it really does feel like Bug Ego mixed with rom-com to tone down the super weirdness into kind of cutesy almost.
Cutesy weirdness.
I can't decide if they're both got 8th grader syndrome or if these things are actually happening.
It's hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, we'll talk about those next week because I forgot all about it, and we've just gone over 2.5 hours, so you don't want to listen to us.
I think that's sufficient.
Yeah, but yeah, I did forget about them.
We'll get back to it. We'll get back to it next week.
Oh, mate, this fucking unhinged.
I will catch up on that before next week, and we can talk about that one.
It's so dumb. And technically, we do have a new title. Stop, I'm Falling for You. This is another one from Young Jump, so it's the same magazine as the Goodbye My Idol, and they've dropped 38 chapters on us.
That first chapter was a lot of fun.
It was very cute.
Yeah, I don't know if you read any more, but I just read that first one. But yeah, very cute.
Very cute. I don't know if I will pick it up again because it felt very much in the line of he kind of feels like a little bit of an incel vibes, like the neighbor from Welcome to the NHK, if that means anything to anyone, because it's very dated reference now. That's one of my classics, man.
Yeah.
But on right. Also probably would have been Senin or Young Jump because it's very horny in parts and deals with drug use and suicide. Just a whole lot of like really mature themes.
Not saying that this one does that. He just
he
got
just
similar
gives,
outsider vibes.
Something about the main character's kind of giving me the ick, and I don't know what it is. It probably gets really cute. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet.
Anyway, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, all the things that help us out to help us reach more people. We will be here most Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Be kind to your mother.
Yes.
Unless, of course, she's toxic. But if you think that you could be the toxic one, so maybe assess that first.
Gotta be one to know one.
Maybe the apple doesn't fall from the tree, you know what I'm saying?
That could be the case.